Morning. Okay, so I'm busy doing this flower over here. It's a bit tricky to see, but I've used over here, this is a copper watercolor acrylic paint that I used and just brushed on to fade it over this textured surface. Then I've just done a pink, and then this, which you're not seeing so beautifully because of the lighting, is all gold leaf tips. Now you can see there where I haven't done it, and this is where I've started doing it. It's a bit tricky. I'm trying to get the lighting nice so you can see it. But yeah, so that's the gold leaf. Now here's a little piece that I've just stuck on. What I really want to show you though is when you're trying to do gold leaf on a textured surface, it's a bit tricky. Normally what I use is like a little brush to brush it on, smoother brush than this. This is rubbish. But when you're using a textured surface, for me personally, is I use my finger, because then I can literally, I pick up a piece of gold leaf and I will just squish it in, and whatever sticks to my finger will then stick onto, it'll stick onto the glue, and then you brush it off. The reason I do that is because when you use the brush, it seems to be better to use a brush on a smooth surface, and every time I do it on a textured surface, it just doesn't stay nicely. You've got to push it in to the texture. So that's why I use my finger, because it just seems to be the easiest method, because your skin is soft or whatever the case is. It just seems to be the easiest method to get it into all the little wrinkles and bumps and everything. So that's how I do that. Now the product that I use is it's very messy. It's a Bormawachs product, and this is a water-based gold size. I don't know, it's Italian translation, but it's a gilding base basically. So it's a special glue. You can't just use any glue to do gilding. I often use different types of products for different things, but when you're doing gold leaf, you need to use the correct materials, because this stuff never dries in the sense of that you can touch it. It will always be tacky. I mean, these little strips down here are still tacky and they're months old, but that's how the gold leaf then sticks to it. And again, I just use the Bormawachs gold leaf, and this is an imitation gold. It's not proper carat gold because it's just too expensive for a project like this. For imitation gold, you're looking at about €7 for a pack of gold leaf, and for 24 carat or 22 carat, you're looking at anywhere from €40 up. So choose your product wisely for the project that you are doing. Anyway, I'll show you how it goes later.